Hi, Brandi.
Hi, Kat.
What do you have in store for me today?
I have espresso-infused banana bread.
I love it when you bake things. All right, so it's basically just a kind of your traditional banana bread, but you're throwing some espresso in?
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we got going on?
We're going to start with 3 rotten bananas.
Well, let's just say aged.
3 aged
Finely
bananas.
aged bananas.
So I'm going to peel them, and then I want to blend them to a liquid.
Okay.
Which is kind of fun. You're going to see particles spray.
Woohoo!
The low setting on this mixer, man.
It means business.
So low. A little nasty off there. Okay. Okay, so that's all blended nicely.
Gooey.
Nice and gooey, yes.
Okay.
So we're going to add our 2 eggs and blend those into the mixture also.
Okay.
What I love about adding the espresso to the traditional recipe is it makes it like even more moist.
Mm.
You know, banana bread, like the moister the better, I think.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so we're going to set this aside, and we're going to get our sugar and our butter mixed together.
Okay.
So you want to start with your 1/2 cup of butter, and you want to get this as blended as possible.
Start breaking it down.
It's kind of difficult with butter, but...
Did you, is that softened at all? Like, did you leave it sitting out, or?
I usually don't.
Okay.
This guy takes it out.
Okay.
But you can.
You can?
Yeah,
okay.
To make it easier on yourself. Okay, so once the butter looks like that, basically,
it's broken up.
You're gonna slowly add in 1 cup of sugar. And slowly, or else the sugar will
go crazy.
Explode. I have tried this entire recipe in a blender before.
Oh, just added like...
Add all the ingredients separately into the blender, and it works decently.
It's not great.
I just like the flavor that I get from doing it this way
Okay.
better for some reason. The blender kind of makes it too airy.
Oh, okay.
But it is possible to do this in a blender. For those who
want to do one blender meals.
Exactly.
Just far enough out of range.
Yeah.
A little splat of butter.
So it's looking pretty fluffy now. That's basically what you want to get by mixing the butter and sugar together first.
Oh, okay.
Is the nice fluffiness of it.
Got it.
And then once that's done, you can add it all to your banana mixture. Along with 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we'll get that all mixed up. If it opens. There we go.
And that's vanilla extract.
Vanilla extract. Yes. vanilla ice cream, vanilla powder, whatever.
Vanilla moanin'.
Just make it vanilla.
Totally. Vanilla bean.
Okay, so that's looking pretty good now. We're going to add 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder and baking soda next.
Oh, okay.
Don't you love how precise I'm being today?
Mm-hmm. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, baking is a little bit more scientific because if you kind of mess up in one place,
The
then
bread
it's looking
won't.
crazy. Cooking can be
Exactly.
a little more like mad science, like I'm going to correct it while I'm working it out, you know?
Yeah. So we're also going to need some salt. I'm going to get my little salt shaker over here. And we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
I've never used this guy. I'm really excited.
I don't know if I think you're going to have to just eyeball it in there.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
This is nice.
I think that's good.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, it's really nice, those OXO salt mills.
Yeah. So we're going to blend this all together and then we're going to get our flour added in here. A lot of mixing going on with this recipe.
Yeah. I guess you could maybe also do it like in just like a stand-up mixer too, like add.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What are those?
Like the KitchenAid guys.
Yeah, KitchenAid, yeah.
And then how much flour are we doing?
1.5 cups.
Okay.
And if you want to get fancy, you can sift your flour in.
Oh, make sure it's not lumpy.
Yeah. But my mixer works so well, it'll take care of it.
Plus, you got some banana lumpies in there anyway, so I mean.
I think that makes banana bread better.
The little lumpies?
The chunk of banana.
Totally, yeah.
I love that.
I'm a particular fan of walnuts in there too, but.
So I omitted those from my recipe.
It's fine. It's got the fancy
if
coffee.
I'm the one baking it.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go ahead and add 2 ounces of espresso also.
Okay.
Scrape down the sides real quick. See that nice dark color the espresso makes it? Gives it a little edge. It's gonna be yummy.
I like the idea that you're combining your coffee and your morning pastry together.
Hey, why not?
Although, you know, I will double up anyway. Regardless.
I have done that before. Remember the coffee and donut milkshake?
Exactly. That was a little out of control.
Oh my gosh.
We still get people commenting like, I don't know about this.
It's worth trying. It was way bad. Okay. So now what we're going to do is put this into a greased loaf pan.
Okay.
And we're going to bake it for an hour to an hour and 15 minutes at 300.
Oh,
so
okay.
what I do is I usually set the timer for an hour and then check it at an hour, put a knife in the middle or a toothpick in the middle.
Okay.
And if goop comes out with it, then I cook it for another 15.
Got it. Okay. And you just pre-grease that with some butter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Baking spray butter, whatever you have at home. And now we wait.
You're so happy. You're like, yay. All right. So I guess we'll be back in an hour.
Okay.
Okay. So it's been a couple hours.
Yes. It baked for about an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then I let it cool, took it out of its loaf pan, and here we
are. Here it is. All right. I'm excited.
Me too. I'll cut one of these pieces in half for us. Here you go.
Thank you, Madame. Ooh, it is very moist. That is really yummy.
I love banana bread.
And you're right, like that, the espresso, it makes it super spongy.
Yeah.
Really delicious. Good job, Brandi.
Thank you.